and bottom lane Quap versus Darkseer is, I guess, a wash if he just skips the creep.
And Rubick, kind of the X factors, maybe pulling, maybe ganking a bit.
Also needs a lot of farm.
Well, it looks like 4 heroes converging on the top lane. Fissure blocks Sealkid off. This could be trouble. Toby's tethered up. The lift comes out, but easily popped by Pasha. First blood goes to Vega.
As it ticks over for.
I remember casting a game in Dota 2 where someone did that, and then eventually I believe it got changed in a patch, but
yeah, it might have been that early item manipulation. Well, Limp is the first one to be shown, and they have to start with the Echo Slam. Follow-up times Finger of Death, that's how they get back into this game, but they do expend a hell of a lot, but really, this relocates in so far, the Sonic Wave will come in, no one can't TP out in time. The cost is very high for the kill on the puck, but it's something, it's showing the
base.
Yeah.
So once the Aegis is down, though, it just takes one good initiation. Lion, I believe, still nowhere near the Blink Dagger, only 1,500 net worth.
I don't think he can. In fact, I think Lion's actually got to even sacrifice his Blink Dagger.
Here. Jonas is waiting in position. There's the silence, lift, and dead. And they steal the Hex. That's a big spell.
Man, if that happened 15 seconds later, like we only just hit our nighttime, and the vision was just so bad. jonassomfan actually blinked into this one. It's the Aegis Maul's going to trigger, and the support coming in. The Fissure won't do anything. It's the BKB protecting Pasha, as he'll end up leaving. But they do find another opening. It's a pick up in the air, but that is in fact Mag, and he's being orbed up, silenced up, no escape, even with a mech charge. 20-4 and NIP. It's just one nail after the other being put in time. They don't have the vision. They can't see NIP running at them until NIP are practically on top of Vega. So Era is a frontline runner. They're around the corners. The spray came out, and there's your Observer Ward. The instant Hex on Era with the cooldown as well. This may just be enough for them, but the Lion, so injured. Seema, he's so low. Era's just got so much physical damage. He's beaten through them all. Pasha's been isolated as well. The cooldown's already lost. There comes your Fissure with the Sonic Wave. Vega's down 2 heroes, and it's not going to end there. Mag's going to drop with Limp sitting on the edge. Maybe jonassomfan. No, even he can't die. That's it. It's a team wipe. In the words of the wonderful Gyrocopter, they're all dead.
Jeez. Last game, the Winter Wyvern, great counter for this type of play.
I'm hearing a lot of action right now. They're inside of pressure. I'm like, is someone dying right now?
It's okay, Toby. How often do you see a hero see the missile get dropped, just walk up and kill it before it starts moving? That's how confident NIP are right now. I think this is where they look to break the base. They have Aegis, they have double Hex, double Sonic Wave, double BKB. They have the assault for us.
Was that courier picking up? I think Pasha, he might have just wanted the team in edge. Now he's going to lose his life. He has buyback available, but he can't really do much with it. That courier's there. Okay, even the courier just got sniped out.
No mercy. This is brutal. 27-4.
That was the plate mail. That might have been the difference between Darkseer living and dying, or just
To me, this is the closest thing we've seen to a perfect game out of anyone this tournament. At least it's the early laning stage. They just have not made a mistake. NIP now breaking the base here, looking for the range racks. No one trying to hold the line. The stun's off the mark, and I don't even think Eric cares if it hits him anyway. He just keeps on going in a bit deeper. They bring down the range racks. The melee almost finished off, and I mean, what do Vega do? They do not want to buy back on Gyro. I almost think you give up the slate of racks because you need another big item on it, but then it's a free racks.
You just sell tickets to a building destruction. You can make a fortune off this, Vega.
This is looking like that episode of The Wire. They jump in a bit further. No one lifted, dropped the walls there as well. Mag, there's a refresher. Queen of Pain, another Hex is coming. There's the ult, connects onto Solo. Trapped on the rear, barely TP's out, but he ends up dying anyway, I believe, to the coil break there. And, well, Jonas low on the way out here. They did end up forcing this Gyro to rejoin the fight with the buyback. The Leshrac also bought back, but I don't really think they can hold this, Toby.
They can't.
This just may be game.
They've expended everything they've got. Era's seeing it coming from a mile away. When the 2 feet go up in the air, you step right and then come back for the do-si-do. Bringing down the melee racks, then you can bring down the bottom. There's nothing that can stop him. Era is just so farmed. Even jonassomfan, they were so close to killing him off. And then he's just like blinking away. I'll regenerate, come back again. Oh, I didn't even have to. Had Negus and the Immortal up my sleeve. Okay, yeah. Good luck, Vega. This is that whole wonderful position where one great team fight could win it all for you. Like maybe if they can get a huge ass Echo Slam, but even the last fight, the Echo Slam never came. jonassomfan, there's the Aegis Immortal pop, lives in the middle of it. He dream called them all up. What do we end up stealing? It was a Nurse Spike for the Rubick if everything else wasn't up. Finally, they actually kill off jonassomfan, but Era is still standing. They have to get rid of him for now. No one's doing some good work with the Pulse Nova and Era. He's very low. He is in fact going to drop, but this is when NIP use their money to basically win the game. game. They've just brought back every hero they had, BT them in, and walked to victory.
All right, let's see if there's anything left in the tank for Vega. They've got no Darkseer ultimate, no call down available, no Echo Slam, no buybacks. It's 5 on 3 right now with no buybacks, no big ultimates. I actually don't think they can hold any longer. This will be a second lane of Rax. The Glyph also not available. They'll take down the melee. Era turns his attention to the ranged, and with this, 2 lanes of Rax to nothing. Tier 2 still being held in mid and top for NIP. I think you just GG out at this point if you're Vega. It is a best of 3. They'll have a chance to reset, but they got worked here in game number 1.
That they did. And I don't...
30,000 gold lead.
Like, I'm looking at this for Vega coming into game number 2, and they cannot be as passive with the heroes that they pick, or else NIP is going to do this to them again. You got your back end. Where's your Echo Slam? Well, okay, I'm not even going to see it. The cooldown's actually doing some work, though. Rubick is going to die in the end with a fly cannon damage out from the gyro, but Era is still alive on the high ground. Handsken maybe not going to survive as long, and in comes your Sonic Wave. Pasha on 55 HP is able to run himself away to safety to heal up to fight another day, but there's still so many heroes of the core heroes of NIP left standing inside the base. Even there's that TP coming in from no one. If they can isolate Era here at least, okay, he just basically battled and sacrificed his life for Megas. Even though Handsken's going to come back in again and try and keep him alive, this may not survive for much longer because there's still a large amount of damage. The rocket's right behind him. The lightning slowed him down, so Handsken's going to drop. And Era, well, okay, he is just legging it. Like, he is like, that's not even a 100-meter sprint. He's going for the full 400-meter victory here with the golden medal, and just starts up again.
They can't even get the cooldown off after the missile hits. That's how fast he is. Even if they get even if they get 5 kills there, they can't win because they're still tier 2s and there's still a couple of buybacks. It was an unwinnable position for Vega at that point.
Yeah, it really, really was. And you could see it coming. Like, we're looking at it. It's like, okay, this was coming for 30 minutes. This was the guy standing in front of the steamroller. The horrible scene in Austin Powers where it's just like, no.
And then
just no.
Mercy, please. No mercy was had this day. I mean, you mentioned, like, oh, can they sneak Roche? That would have been a way to try and come back, but they didn't have that available.